All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Pitch Point Arena. Here we talk about football and all information related to football and WWE and some form of entertainment. So here is all about infotainment. You understand? We'll bring you good news, stories, and all that for your viewing pleasure. And today we'll be talking about Chelsea. We'll be talking about Chelsea. Chelsea has been hacked. They don't hack Chelsea because Chelsea right now they are in a state of higgity piggity. They are now between the devil and the deep blue sea. They are in a conundrum right now. The most confused fan base this weekend is Chelsea. You ask me why, I will tell you. But before that, do not forget to follow, click the like button, subscribe, and click all notifications. So when we bring more stories, when we bring more news, when we bring more information, you always see it. Drop a comment as well, and also share so that it can get to someone else. So, like I said earlier, Chelsea has been hacked. Chelsea has been hacked. The Blues, the Blues have been hacked. They are in a wonderful scenario right now. They are in a conundrum. They have put themselves in a situation where they've shot themselves on the foot. You will understand why we progress. Now, here's the thing: the early kickoff for today. The early kickoff for today is Arsenal against Bournemouth, and you all agree with me, and you all will agree with me that Chelsea do not want Arsenal to win the Premier League. Chelsea fans, they are the most confused fan base right now because they don't know if I should turn to the left or I should turn to the right. Should I go forward or go backward? It's a very difficult situation to find yourself. Now, should Arsenal beat Bournemouth? I'm just saying, I know the game is going to be a very tough game. It's going to be a very difficult game. It's an early kickoff, and most times it doesn't go the way uh, people expect it. You get, but the fan base this weekend they want Bournemouth to win this game, except a very few, selected few, which is the Arsenal fan base. But the rest, they want Bournemouth to win this game. They even want Bournemouth to trash Arsenal, maybe 5-0 or thereabouts. You understand? That is what they want. That is what they want. But you might be surprised that Arsenal could decide to to do the unthinkable to your mind. You get. They could decide to do the unthinkable and go 12 points ahead of Manchester City. If they do that, then the game at Stamford Bridge on Sunday is going to be a massive game. Now, Chelsea will find themselves in a situation whereby they will either assist Arsenal or lend a helping hand to Arsenal to help them secure the EPL title, or lend a helping hand to Manchester City to help Man City close the gap on Arsenal. You get the situation now. So they could be looking at Arsenal have won, they are 12 points ahead. I'm just saying, Arsenal have won, they are 12 points ahead. Let's lose to Man City so that Man City can close the gap to Arsenal and reduce it to 9 points. You understand it here now? Now, that is the help they want to do to Man City. Every Chelsea fan out there wants Manchester City to win the league. It's a very funny scenario. You can't win it, but you want someone else who is not there to win it. Why you want someone else who is at the top not to win it? That's the level of hatred they have towards Arsenal. They are not. They actually don't hate Arsenal. They are afraid of losing that catch. The banter. So Chelsea will be like, "Oh, Arsenal have won their game." I'm just saying, Arsenal have won their game. They are now 12 points ahead of Bournemouth. Let's assist Manchester City to close the gap and reduce it to 9 points by losing woefully to Manchester City. Of course, it's possible because since 2021, Chelsea have not defeated Manchester City. So that they lose or they draw the game. And they reverse fixture at the Etihad and then 1-all draw. But this one is more precarious because you'll be playing this game at the Stamford Bridge. So you are in a situation whereby you either hold your chest out and give your fan base the best they can hope for by protecting your pride, beat Manchester City is for you. Lose to Manchester City is also for you. Whichever one you want, whichever way you want it, just tilt towards it. You understand? Arsenal is not interested because whatever you do right now does not really directly affect Arsenal. It doesn't affect Arsenal directly. Rather, it affects you and it affects Manchester City positively or negatively, whichever way. Now, should Arsenal lose, you can also have the option of losing to Manchester City so that Man City can reduce the gap to 6 points. Now, Man City will have a game in hand, and if they win that game, if they win that game, they could not reduce to 3 points. If they beat Arsenal at the Etihad, it becomes zero. it becomes a goal difference. So Man City could be leading or Arsenal could be leading on goal difference. That is what Chelsea fans want right now. That is what they are looking at. You understand? Lose to Man City, Arsenal loses to Bournemouth, then Man City wins their outstanding game and reduces it to 3 points and beats Arsenal on the 18th of April at the Etihad, and the 9 points is wiped off. That is what Chelsea fans want right now. But unfortunately, Chelsea are in a dire situation. Now, Arsenal defeated Sporting CP in the Champions League on Tuesday. By virtue of that victory, England has the opportunity of presenting 5 teams in the Champions League for 2026-2027 season. Arsenal did it the last season when they defeated Real Madrid and gave the 5th slot to England. They've done it again this season, beating Sporting CP, and they've given EPL the 5th slot. Now, it becomes more difficult for Chelsea because they are not even in the top 5. Chelsea are number 6. It's Arsenal, Manchester City, Manchester United, Aston Villa, and Liverpool. Liverpool are ahead of Chelsea there. Now, Chelsea, why I say Chelsea has been hacked and they're in a difficult situation right now. Chelsea are 2 points ahead of Brentford, 2 points ahead of Everton, and 4 points ahead of Fulham. So, lose to Man City, help Man City to close the gap on Arsenal, and lose your European spots. They are not in the top 5. So feel comfortably lose that game to Man City. You can lose 25-0, 30-0, so that Man City can have a wider goal difference. Do you understand? So help Man City, just like Tottenham did 2 seasons back, to help Man City to win the league. You understand? So that you can retain the option of bantering Arsenal. They will lose the league, they will bottle it, and all that. So you can still work with that narrative. You know, you guys already have your scripts written that you're going to publish at the end of the season come May. You understand? That's what you're trying to protect. You don't want to delete it. Sorry, you go delete them. You go delete them. You go delete them. You understand? So feel free, feel comfortable. Lose that game, lose to Man City 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, as the case may be, as much as you want it. Lose that game comfortably and lose your 6th position. Trust me, Brentford and Everton ain't playing. Everton is coming for you. Fulham is coming for you. Manchester United is coming for you. You understand? So lose that game and lose your chance of going to Champions League, Europa League, and maybe you could settle for the Conference League. Noah FC, Rumokuta FC, Ajegule FC, they are there waiting for you. They are there waiting for you. It's even a good opportunity to go back there and win the Conference League again. So you become the first English club to win the Conference League twice. Hey, guys, you guys like such records. You understand? So Chelsea, they're not in a dilemma. They are not in a situation. They are not in a fix. Should we beat Man City and help Arsenal to win the league? Or should we lose to Man City and lose our European spots? Whichever one you want, you can make the choice. The choice is yours. So that's the video for you there. Before you go, click the like button, share, drop a comment, and follow as well as subscribe. Click on all notifications so you can get more content from us. I'll see you in the next video after the game, Arsenal versus Bournemouth. See ya.